Click on the wrong ones. Hey, how's it going, guys? It's Jeremy. And I am getting lazy and doing most of my work with XSplit. But it requires accurate clicking to change scenes, and I fail. Oh. Speaking of that, it's very simple, but at the same time, XSplit is like super retarded. What do I mean by that? Well, you can't really edit it easily. If I go to edit the local recording from this, even though I'm technically broadcasting at 30 frames per second, it records at 23 point something frame rate, and it doesn't edit well. The audio always gets out of sync, and it's just nasty to work with. So if anyone actually paid close attention to the if you paid close attention to the Amnesia videos, you'll notice that the words that I'm saying don't really match up with my mouth. So it's kind of hard to tell because the webcam's really dark, but if you pay really, really close attention, you can see it. So it's really frustrating to work with, because in order to get it so that it's matched up in sync, I have to pull the video file into Windows Movie Maker, render it out as just, the same file type, just an MP4 1080p file, and then it'll be 30 FPS, and I can pull that into Premiere Pro, edit it just fine. But to do that, it requires me to, it just takes forever, because it depends. Like, if, say, like the 1 hour footage of Halo that I have been working with, the first episode of Halo 3, that took about a good hour just to process into, just to load it into Windows Movie Maker. From there, I had to render it out again, and that took like another hour. So it just takes forever to do this, and it's just a huge pain in my butt. So I try to do as much as I can in XSplit so I don't have to edit it. So for example, this one, I did my little intro thing, and then I put my intro in, and now I'm doing the vlog. This way I can just upload it straight to YouTube and keep it nice, small file size and easy to work with. And it stays in sync. That's the thing. Like, if I were to play that Amnesia video file, like just in VLC player or Windows Media Player, the audio is synced perfectly. It has no issues. But as soon as I pull it into Premiere Pro or Vegas or whatever software, it desyncs it for some reason. It doesn't make any sense, but it's what I have to work with. So, it's frustrating. It takes forever. And speaking of taking forever, I timed myself today when I was editing the second episode of Amnesia. It took me an hour and a half to do everything from editing the video, which by editing all I mean is adding the intro, adding the outro, formatting the outro for that video, recording my little bit for the outro, and then rendering, and then uploading to YouTube. That takes an hour and a half, and that's not a lot of editing. So, like, imagine if I did, like, a whole bunch of cuts and stuff. Man, it would take forever. Like, I don't have that kind of time. So, I'm just glad I'm lazy and I don't do that kind of editing. But, yeah. So, it takes a long time to do this stuff. So, this vlog, since I'm doing no editing to it, it just takes the 8 minutes that it takes to record this or whatever, however long it's going to be. And then, whatever time it takes to upload, and technically I can just upload it, add the thumbnail, description, all that stuff while it's uploading, and just leave, which is nice and easy. November 1st, YouTube released an update. Well, not released, but they sent out an update. let's see, YouTube creator.blogspot.uk. They released an update, which if you go to youtubecreator.blogspot.co.uk, you can read about giving you more control and convenience for publishing videos. Obviously, this is from yesterday, but it has to do with what I'm talking about. There's a couple new things that YouTube did. One of them I like a lot, and everyone that's a YouTube partner will agree with me that they like it. And the rest is well, the other thing is terrible, and people hate it. And the third thing is it's cool, but it really doesn't matter. So the first thing that everyone loves is the ability to upload a thumbnail while you're uploading the video. Prior to this, if you're not a partner, this is how it works. Prior to this update, you would have to upload the video completely, it would have to process, and then you'd go in to edit the video afterwards, add a custom thumbnail. It's fine, it works, but for the people that are like constantly refreshing YouTube and like waiting for new videos to pop up, and then they see it pop up, it doesn't have a custom thumbnail right away because we haven't uploaded it yet. And the only way to get around that was to schedule your uploads to go to publish at a later time, and then during that lag time, you would upload the thumbnail, get everything set up, all that good stuff. But now, as soon as you start uploading, you can add a custom thumbnail. It's great. The thing that they changed that it's okay, but I don't really care. They made it so that you can choose whether or not your videos get sent out to sub boxes. If you go over to the advanced settings in your video, you can I think it's while you're uploading. Yeah, it's while you're uploading in the advanced settings. There's a new section called distribution, and that allows you to select whether or not you can have people embed your videos. And the new thing that they added was notify subscribers. So the scenario that I see this being helpful is if you are doing like a big production video. For example, one of my favorite YouTubers is Extreme Beyond, and he's pumping out a web series called The Turned. Great web series. I actually watched the whole thing on one of his live streams like a year ago, and I could not wait for it to come out. And he's releasing it now on his YouTube channel over at youtube.com/extremebeyond. And for this, he would upload the actual episode of The Turned, and then the behind the scenes video he would upload and not notify subscribers, and then have a link to like an annotation to the behind the scenes video, so that people that watched the video and wanted to see the behind the scenes could go see the behind the scenes without it spamming their sub box. So it's kind of nice. It's a nice way to upload public videos without it going to the sub box. Prior to this, you would have to upload it as private or unlisted for that not to go out. So yeah, that's cool. Doesn't really I don't really care about it, but it's awesome. The last thing that's terrible is the new tag system. It's nice, it looks cool, but for people like me that do a lot of the same kinds of videos, we use the same tags over and over again, making slight variations per video. And copy pasting tags is a nightmare. If you were to, before you could just drag select everything, right click, copy paste, whatever, it'd work just fine. Now you are forced to do Control A, Control C, Control V. You can't right click, and it's just that's fine, whatever. I do that anyways. But a lot of people didn't do that. A lot of people don't know about keyboard shortcuts. But now when you paste it in, it sometimes groups a lot of tags together when they're supposed to be separate. For example, when you say a certain tag as like a phrase, if I were to say World of Warcraft, I would put that World of Warcraft into quotation marks so that it would count that as one tag. Sometimes when you paste the tags in with a new system, it groups, say, the World of Warcraft with, WOW for WoW, and then dungeons, ratings. It would group all those together into one big tag instead of them being separated. So it's just a nightmare. If you were typing the tags in individually in the tag editor, it'd be fine. It looks nice. It has a nice X on the tag, so you can get rid of it easily. But it doesn't allow you to drag drop reorganize them, and that's very frustrating, especially when you want to have the best tags at the beginning compared to kind of the whatever tags at the end. You want to have your big hitter tags at the beginning because that'll get you the most hits. So YouTube tag SEO tips in this video for you guys. But yeah, it's just very frustrating, and I wish they would go back to the old system because it didn't need the update, and especially when it's something so bad. Speaking of updates that are terrible, if you guys have a Google Plus account attached to your YouTube account, I feel terribly sorry for you because it's ugly now. I'm going to actually switch over to my old YouTube channel, and I'm going to add a screen region in a second. Okay, bring that in. Okay. So if you look at this, this is how YouTube looks if you are... That's how YouTube looks if you are on a YouTube account that has Google Plus, attached. So you have, this is everything. Like, there's no, I can get to my video manager analytics. Oh, okay. So they did add channel down here, but this wasn't in here before. The channel and playlist, that wasn't there. So like, you would do the drop down and it'd only take you there. Previously, you'd be able to click on your name and like go to channel. But that's not there anymore. Over here, you'd have to click on that to go to your channel, blah, blah, blah. But whatever, it's just white. Oh, what? That's, okay, they changed that, so that doesn't even take you to your channel anymore. It just pulls you up to your feed. But, it's just frustrating. Like, why is it all to the left? I don't understand that. Why can't it be centered? Doesn't make any sense. Why is it all white? That's very frustrating. It doesn't make any sense. Plus, they like to throw in recommended videos. I don't care about that. I just want my subscriptions. So why does it always put now playing instead of my subscriptions? Why can't it just bring me to that? Because I want to see, what who I'm subscribed to and what videos they've uploaded. I don't know. It's just frustrating. But I don't really care anymore because I have my channel. Oh, seriously? Great. Okay, good. Okay, I for a second there I thought they switched me over to the Google Plus look, but this is how YouTube looks. This is how it's supposed to look. It's centered. It's nice. You can see this because it's dark. You can see spotlighted videos in case you wanted to. It doesn't really matter. It's great. So yeah, that's my pet peeve on YouTube. Why did they have to do that? I don't know. The Google Plus thing. Shut up, Roscoe. The Google Plus, look of YouTube has been out for a little while. I noticed it about 2 weeks ago or so, but the tagging thing came out on the 1st of November, so that's relatively new. In other news, Vloggin' Life. He gave me a shout out. So those of you that came from his channel over here, thank you for coming. Hopefully you liked my content and will stick around. I have been doing daily vlogs, and I'm going to try to do that for the next year. Obviously, I'm on day 16 now, or is it day 16? Day 17. Hey, there we go. On day 17 now, and going to 365, and we'll see from there if we'll continue on. But in addition to daily vlogs, I'm also doing daily live streams, and in addition to that, I'm trying to also pump out daily gaming commentaries, but the gaming video is kind of optional. It's whether or not I have enough time to do it. These vlogs are pretty easy. They're pretty easy to make. I believe what he said it was topic vlogging. I think that's what he called it. But yeah, I think it's Adam. Yeah, his name's Adam. He's a great guy. We talked on Skype for a while the other day. And cool guy. So you should buy one of his shirts. You should buy one of my shirts. Come on. Ninja. This is the Ninja Nation, and you can get it optional with Jeremy Dwayne on the back. That's optional, but I'm also trying to come up with some new shirts. So working with a guy to create me a new YouTube background at the moment, and he's also going to essentially what he's doing is he's drawing my WoW character and my Minecraft character. He's painting them in Photoshop. So what he's going to do is he's going to make those, and I'm going to request him to like send me just the the characters, and then I'm going to put those on shirts. I mean, why not? So yeah, those are coming eventually, hopefully. But yeah, if anyone is like epically amazing with graphic design and like wants to make t-shirts, let me know if you have ideas for t-shirts for me, and we'll get them up on my Spreadshirt account. But the t-shirts, these t-shirts are available over at jeremydwayne.spreadshirt.com. You can also go to bit.ly/jdmerch, I believe. I think that's what it is. JD Merch. I think that's a thing. What is it? Mute. Thank you. Yep. bit.ly/jdmerch. Well, whatever. It's down below anyways. But yeah, you can check out my shirts there. I need to work on that and get some more shirts up there. But yeah, he's got some awesome vlogging life shirts. It's pretty cool. Anyways, I'll put a link down in the description to his channel if my subscribers want to head over to his channel and say thank you and check him out. He has like 4,000 subscribers, something like that. A little over that. Pretty cool guy. He's with TGN at the moment, but he's trying to get his channel unpartnered so he can join RLB. Good stuff. That's all I had to talk about today. Hopefully you guys learned a little bit about YouTube and things partner-wise. I'm going to go to bed. Good night.